Welcome to the Philippine Association for Technology in Home Economics of State Colleges and Universities Incorporated Skills Training on Waste Management with the theme Basura Mo, Responsibilidad Mo, Pakinabangan Mo in celebration of World Home Economics Day 2023. Hello mga katahanan! Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ito po si Mommy Fem and welcome po sa napaka-gandang training na ating pong masasaksihan sa araw na ito. Ayan, ang ating pong skills training on waste management at ang tema po ng ating pong train ay basura mo, responsibilidad mo, pakinabangan mo. Yan. And of course, kasama natin ang Pathescu or Philippine Association for Technology in Home Economics of State Colleges and Universities Incorporated. Hello, Mami Norlene! Kamusta na ang araw mo?
Hello, Mami Fem! Hello, mga kausapang pantahanan! Welcome po sa isang napakagandang episode namin ni Mami Fem. Kasi in relation with the World Home Economics Day, mag-share po kami kung paano natin maiwasan ang maraming kalat sa ating bahay. Especially now na kailangan nating makisabay sa World Home Economics Day na kanilang ipinopromote ang waste management. Okay? So, Mami Fem, maraming salamat at binigyan mo na naman ako ng pagkakataong magpakita ng konting kagalingan sa aking pananahi. And this time, we will be using fabrics or remnants of what we are doing, what we are cutting, at what we are making into dresses. Kasi talaga hindi maiwasan, Mami Fem, lahat yan ay mayroong mga tira-tirang tela. So, paano gagawin? I-share natin yan sa ating mga kausapang pantahanan, kabarkada, at mga kaibigan. Lalong-lalo na, Mami Fem, ang ating mga teachers, katulad natin isang home economist.
Yes, diba? Special mention to all our Pathescu members na nagparehistro para po sa ating pong webinar na ito. And
maraming salamat.
Buong sa different parts of the country. Thank you very much. Yes. Siyempre sa ating pong mga hindi rin miyembro ng Pathescu ay welcome din po sila at marami po ang nagparehistro para po sa webinar na ito. Ayan, at siyempre sisimulan na natin, Mami. No? Pero bago natin simulan yun, nais kong ipakilala ang ating pong mga panauhin sa araw na ito. At ito po, ang dami natin matututunan. Actually, I'm very excited to listen to our guest speakers. Ang una po nating tagapagsalita sa demonstration ng ating pong webinar ay walang iba kundi ang aking partner dito sa Usapang Pantahanan. Siya po ay ang ating ex-officio ng Pathescu. Siya po ay dating president ng Pathescu. At siya po ay native of Tanawan Leyte and a graduate of a vocational school, the Leyte Institute of Technology, na ngayon po ay Eastern Visayas State University in her secondary education. And she took her baccalaureate at the Philippine College of Arts and Trade, now the Technological University of the Philippines under the College of Industrial, major in Education, Home Economics, cum laude. She finished her master's and doctorate degree at the same university. And she is also the president of Santo Niño de Tanawan Leyte School for Basic Education since 2003 up to the present. It is a school where she opened to help children in her hometown in Leyte. And she's happily married to architect Winston Olga Yusores with 3 loving children. And of course, a grandmother. And Bukod po doon sa pagiging isang happy and God-fearing wife, she is enjoying her retirement by promoting different home economics activity through her YouTube channel, na Lalens Project, and a co-anchor of Usapang Pantahanan every week with me. Ayan, where we tackle all aspects in life. Alright? Siya po ang ating pong unang speaker. And then our second speaker. Okay, let's welcome Dr. Maria Narlene N. Usares for her demonstration on recycling remnants of fabrics. And Mami Narlene, sino naman po ang ating second speaker?
Naku mga kaibigan, ang ating pong second speaker ay isa pong napakasipag na isang professor at entrepreneur. At of course, active member ng Pathescu. Ang ating pong second speaker ay graduated BSIE Ed, major in Handicrafts Technology, cum laude rin po from EBSU or Eastern Visayas State University, Tacloban City. Master po niya, Master of Home Economics at UP Diliman, and Doctor of Philosophy, major in Educational Programs, Management at EBSU, Tacloban City. 38 years service po din siya sa government. She is an Associate Professor 5, former Head of Field Studies and Student Teaching of Student Teaching Department of the College of Education, former Head of Instructional Materials Development Office of EBSU, and of course, now she is a one-star diamond of Ryway International. Blessed with 4 kids, Kirby is a seaman, Chrysaline a Radtech, Team Interior Design graduate, and of course, Kyla is in her 4th year architecture at from Hilongos Lake. So mga kapatid, mga kaibigan, mga kasausapan, let us welcome Dr. Rosalie A. Ocaris.
Yan. Thank you very much, Mami Narlene, for introducing Dr. Rosalie A. Ocaris. But for the meantime, before we hear from the demonstration of Dr. Rosalie A. Ocaris on recycling foil wrappers into wallets and bags, mauna muna nating mapakinggan si Dr. Maria Narlene N. Usares, and she will demonstrate to us about recycling remnants of fabrics. Enjoy watching!
Hello everyone! Welcome to our topic for today. I'm Dr. Maria Narlene Usares, who will be sharing with you some tips on how to keep our environment safe by recycling, especially when it comes to fabrics. Being a home economist, and a professor, and handling clothing for almost 30 years, I have seen how many swatches or remnants of fabrics have been thrown to waste. Hence, I will share with you what we can do or can be done for remnants of fabric. Okay, so our topic is entitled Fabric Recycling. Since I am more into fabrics, I requested Ma'am Fem to discuss on fabric recycling. There are many ways to recycle these fabrics. You can make it into dusters if it is a big fabric, or t-shirts, or bags, or makeup kits, or what have you. My objectives for this sharing is, of course, will be helpful even for teachers who are gonna use this video of mine, and will guide you on what are our expectations for this activity. Of course, number one is Recognize the necessity of fabric recycling for environmental protection. Develop projects from fabric scraps. And of course, appreciate the importance of recycling fabrics. So these are the three major concerns that we're going to aim at the end of this lecture. Why is there a need to recycle? I remember in my elementary days, we have a neighbor who has a tailoring shop. And some of these scraps were thrown in the back of their house. 7 years later, when I went back from my schooling in college, these remnants are still intact, buried under the soil, especially those that are made of rayon, nylon, and other man-made fabrics. So, as it is said in this PowerPoint, fabric has been with us centuries ago. And with the fast-changing times in fashion, fabric accessories, our country is experiencing too much scraps and in the end becomes waste. Hence, the idea of fabric recycling is being considered to reduce pollution and environmental harm. Natural fabrics such as cotton, wool, linen, and many others that are tossed become methane factories that spew greenhouse gases into our atmosphere and contribute to climate change. It takes 200 years to decompose these fabrics and will mean that they will pollute the land and water they inhabit for multiple lifetimes. So, meaning that these fabrics, when thrown in the waste, this will not decompose. And as I have seen it through the years, these fabrics are still intact. They may get dirty, but still intact. So what are we going to do so that we will help our environment and of course not to add more waste? What are the benefits of recycling? Recycling fabrics reduces pollution and environmental harm. Recycling fabrics save landfill spaces. Recycling conserves natural resources. Recycling creates space in your apartment or home. Recycling saves energy, reduces the demand of creating brand new clothes. Recycling creates jobs, producing economic benefits. Okay? Oh, well, let's go back first. So here, you will notice that recycling has many purposes and can also improve or give work to other people, or improve our environment and can create jobs to other people. If you'll notice, we can see there are rugs sold in the streets. They are from the fabrics of different factories who makes dusters, who makes pants and clothes for children. So there are remnants of these, and mind you, some of these are being sold for per kilo. And if you want to buy fabrics with same design, same texture, I will recommend you go to Taytay because they sell fabrics there. The swatches in kilos. And it's up to you. You will make you can make it into rugs, you can make it into home decorations, or you can make it into arts and crafts flowers made of fabric. Okay. Next, we go to, these are the different fabrics that I have here in the house. The first one here are fabrics which we made into different bed covers, pillowcases, and even we would like to maximize the fabric, there will always be remnants that will be left from all these projects that we're going to make. And the other one here is fabrics for PE uniforms. That's why you see it's yellow and green because it's the uniform of the school. Wherein, again, there are remnants left by these uniforms. And you'll notice there is also a picture of fabrics with sizes or with measurements. If you have time, you can cut your fabrics into different sizes. The bigger the fabric, the bigger the remnants, the bigger is your size for squares. Para hindi nasasayang yung tela, no? And then you just label them and then have it together. When you need them, they're always ready for use. And of course, this is the example of a finished product, which I will be sharing with you later on. What are the different sample projects on fabric recycling? You have there the do-it-yourself fabric storage bills, easy knotted headbands, scrunchie, tie for long hair, Uso wire headband, reusable makeup wipes. Ito yung mga towelette type na o kaya yung mga kimono or bathrobes na towelette ang niya. You can sit into small pieces and make it as your makeup wipes. So, hindi kayo magtatapon. Just wash and then let it dry. Floor puff. This is for your fabric, or you make it into a stool for your foot or your feet to rest. Fabric wrap bangle bracelets. If you want to match your dress with accessories, you can make a bangle bracelet with the same fabrics that you have. Okay? Or you can make cord keepers, fabric tape. Fabric tape, you can use it for designing or outlining a certain project. Crayon, pencil, brush, fabric rolls. Okay? Gagawa kayo ng lalagyan. Fabric covered clipboards, fabric hair bows, magic wand for kids, face mask ear savers, fabric yarn for knitters or crocheter, and fabric scrap quilt. Yan. So, dito tayo sa fabric scrap quilt, ang aking i-share sa inyo later. Alright. Our project that will be discussed is a placemat project. For one placemat, you need 8 pieces 4.5 by 4.5 square fabric. 4 pieces 9 by 4.5 rectangle fabric. Stiffener or pelon or fusible pelon. Under fabric. The under fabric will depend on the size of your placemat. So you have to finish first the different pieces of squares before you cut your under fabric. And then 2.5 inches fabric for side band. And then thread, scissors and pencil, tape measure, iron and pressing board. Excuse me. Procedure. In a rectangular fabric, sew diagonally 1 square fabrics on both sides. Cut edges, thumb press on both sides, set aside. Make 4 pieces of this. Then, after making these 4 pieces, join each rectangle together and then press. Attach the 2.5 fabric on both sides and on the top ends. Okay? Cut the fusible pillow and the underlining, same of the finished placemat. Then sew right sides together, the top cloth and the underlining, leaving at least 3 inches opening for turning to the right side. Turn the fabric and top stitch all around, then press. Make 8 to 10 pieces using the same operation if you want to make 8 or 10 pieces placemat. Size of each placemat when finished is 19 inches by 12 inches. Alright. The placemat that I will be sharing with you is a flying geese design. The operation that I have been sharing, ito po yung kanyang illustration. Of course, you have there the rectangular fabric with 2 pieces of the squares. wherein you're going to sew one square on the left side and one square on the right side. So there is a step 1, cutting, and then step 2, sewing, and step 3, cut away. So then you'll open it, step 4, press open, and then in step 5, sewing, step 6, cut away again, and then there is your flying piece. Following the procedure which I have discussed a while ago. Make 4 pieces of that because our placemat contains 4 pieces only. But if you want to make a blanket or a bed cover, make as many as you like depending on the size of your bed cover. The new method of sewing quilt patches together make it possible to sew a design like this without using templates at all. Rotary cutters, especially mark rulers and sewing machines, seam guides, help thoroughly modern quilter sew favorite old-fashioned quilt patterns. Actually, I got this design from my old magazines, the Quilt Magazine 1997. So I have kept them for a long time. And I was looking for design which will be easier and for everybody to make. Even when you don't have a sewing machine, you can do this just using the running stitch. And when you open it, you can put your practice your decorative stitches if you want to. So there's no reason for us not to be able to do something out of our scraps or remnants. Okay? Then, I will be showing you how it is done, and I hope you will learn something from my video, and thank you for watching. 4.5 by 4.5 square and 4.5 by 9 for your geese design. Then we match it here. Pin to stay in place. The other side. Then draw a straight line from the center here to the other end. So this one, and you point here. Then you sew. Following the straight line. Other side. Cut 1/4. Also. Thumb press or use a the remaining piece You can also use it for another set of design. Just stitch it together. Reserve this for another set of project. You just cut the corner. Okay. Set aside for another project. My cute craft iron. Hindi ko mainit. Gadget that. Then press open. Cut natin ito extra. Press open. Opening the allowance for pressing will lessen the bulk of your quilted. And just add this here. Press open and join together. Pin together. Then we join. Okay, after finishing 4 pieces of this, we're now going to press. Press to flatten the seams. This is now for 1 piece of placemat. Then we will add the side strips. This is a 3 inches strip which we will add on this side here. On both sides, we will add these 3 inches strips. A 3/8 seam allowance using this guide here will help us to get a straight stitch. Okay. Okay. And on the other side. It's a 1 inch also. 3/8 a 1 inch stitch also. We'll attach this piece of fabric. Always lock the beginning stitch. Okay. So using your guide, you can sew this in a straight line, and of course with the 3/8 sewing line, 3/8 allowance. Then we cut the extra. And we're going now to press this top fabric. So after joining the 3 inches fabric or strips on the sides and the top area, we're going to press to flatten all the seams. For big materials, we use the big iron. For small pieces of fabric, we use the small iron. Okay. Now, once this is pressed, we're going now to cut the interfacing and the under fabric of our placemat. Okay. This flat on our stapler or our fusible. Lay this flat on our fusible fabric. And then we pin this in place. Pin in place because you will be cutting the underlining. Okay, there you go. We remove the excess. We have to straighten all the edges, so using my roller cutter, there you go. And on the other side, turn this around. go. With all the edges trimmed into a straight line, we are now ready to attach our underlining fabric. So here you'll notice there is also a joint here. Since we are using all our fabrics, you have to join apart so that we'll have the exact width of your placemat. There you go. From right side together. Then again we pin them together. We have to secure that the underlining is also flat. This will help you to attach the two fabrics together without any worries that the underlining is longer than the top fabric. So it is good to put them in place and straighten out to check that they are equal to each other. Kailangan ganyan magpantay sila. As in, lapat na lapat sa bawat isa. Embrace each other. Embracing each other exactly. And then, of course, we now cut this extra fabric. Then we will stitch all over, leaving a space for opening. Then we sew all over, or I mean all around, leaving a small space for turning the right side later. Okay? Right. Cut corners just near the sewing line, but be careful not to cut the sewing line. Okay. You can now turn. So the fusible now is in place with the top fabric. Then we're ready to turn this. Opening and the wrong side. We'll bring the right side fabric. That's why you have to lock on the stitches to prevent from ripping. Slowly. Coming out. I'm coming out. Anyway, you can have it a little bit wider. Then we will stitch on the top to close our using your ruler. You can use pin. Get the edges. Pin. This is the use of the pin. Get the edges. Okay, there you go. On the other end. Finish your pin. There you go. Okay. First, the other one here. So you will have your pointed edges, pointed ends. That's why it's important for you to clip on the corners of your seam lines. There you have your placemat made of small scraps of fabric, so you don't have to throw them away. You will be helping your environment to save you from too much fabric waste. Remember, fabrics does not melt, or it does not this is non-biodegradable. That's why we have to make some things out of our scrap to prevent from throwing them away. Okay, so there you have it. You just press it, and so you have your recycled placemat at home. And okay, see, even this one here, you just have to add. Right, and then we stitch all around so that we will close this opening. Okay. Right. We'll go back to the sewing machine. Press na natin at may kahina, i-flat na maigi. Sasara natin yan ito. Ha? So yung opening na yan, may sasara yan through top stitching. So, start tayo rito sa dulo para hindi malata yung lugtong. Okay. Over lang ito tatay yung top stitch. Bumili lang ako ng sinulid na kakulay para maganda naman tingnan. Although you can use any color that you like, parang available sa bahay nyo, walang problema. There you have it. Homemade placemat. Okay, this is now your geese design, flying geese design placemat. For 8 seaters, you can make 8 pieces of like this, and then add 2 more for your center placemat, where you can put all your rice, your viand. So, from the old scraps that you have at home, you can make a homemade placemat. No need to buy. All you have to do is just use your creativity, use your sewing machine, or for those who do not have sewing machine, they can use hand sewing. If you will be using a plain fabric, you can put decorative stitches. Para naglalaro ka lang, then at the same time, you'll be coming up with a project. So, at the back is also a remnants of fabrics that we make for curtains. So you'll notice there's also a joint here. Yan. So maganda yung likod. Pwede naman siya ng reversible. Kung madumi na dito at hindi pa malalabhan, dito naman sa ilalim. Ha? And then easy to wash because this dries easily. You don't have to squeeze or brush too much. Huh? So there you go. Your placemat with a flying geese design. So, this is the finished product of our lecture for today. And you're gonna make 8 pieces of this if you need 8 placemats for your table. Or you can make it into 10 so that you have also table at the center. Huh? So this is what we call the flying geese design. We cannot make a complete tip here because when you join it together, this will be the outcome. No? So these are the 4 pieces that you're going to cut. And then you put this one here. The one. You finish first this one. And then you add this one. Alright, other way out. Okay? So here, we're going to... this is the example of what we have done. Huh? See? You don't have to buy any more placemats. Just use your creativity and then maximize the fabrics that you have. In case you don't have small pieces of fabric, your old clothes which you don't use anymore, you make it into a new design. Or your old curtains, especially those the flowery ones, which you are now no longer, you don't want to use it anymore, convert it into something new. Okay? So, from a New England Proverbs, which I decided to include is, use it up, wear it out, make it do, or do without. So, whatever you have, use it. Then use it as much as you want to, and then do something about it. Later, if you feel like changing it, or instead of throwing them up, or if not, do not keep on buying things which you do not need that will add up to your stocks of things in the house. Okay? So once again, use it up, wear it out, make it do, or do without. So, friends, thank you for listening and watching my video. And I hope I have shared something new, or this may not be new to others, but for others who are just starting to sew and starting to create something. Please always like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, no? Lalin's Project and Usapang Pantahanan with Mami Fem, which we always think of something to share with you. Our legacy to all our fans, especially to our colleagues, the home economics teachers, the home economists, our students before, my students before, because I'm already retired, and to the future students of Ma'am Fema and other teachers who are still in the service. So once again, thank you very much. Thank you for watching. This is your friend, Narlene Yusores, Dr. Narlene Yusores. And please also let us chat in our YouTube channel, and you can email me for questions or for what things that you would like me to share with you. Okay? So thank you very much for watching, and God bless. And we hope that all these are for God's glory. Bye-bye and thank you. So we hope, friends, that you have enjoyed my simple video. And I hope that I was able to give you something to do to make your hands busy. Thank you and God bless everyone. To all our Pathescu members, please keep on joining our YouTube channel. Like, share, and subscribe. Lalin's Project and Usapang Pantahanan with Mami Fem. Bye-bye!
A pleasant morning to all home economists in the country, to Pathescu Board, our ex-officio, and most especially to our ever-patient Pathescu President, Dr. Maria Fima Aquino. Maganda at masayang buhay po sa ating lahat. Today, I will be sharing with you the in-demand skills training for livelihood as this will help augment income to the community, and at the same time, it would mitigate climate change. The technology that I am going to share with you today is about recycling foil wrappers into wallets and bags. Our training for this morning is about the skills training on waste management with the theme Basura Mo, Responsibilidad Mo, Pakinabangan Mo. So this is in cooperation with Pathescu, or a Philippine Association for Technology and Home Economics for state colleges and universities, co-sponsored with Usapang Pantahanan YouTube channel. Again, I am going to reiterate the importance or the relevance of recycling. This is to mitigate climate change and also to augment the income of the family. The organizations who availed on this training are the following: the Tacloban City Co-op, who sponsored the BGMP Female Dormitory in 2015 on Basura Mo, Pakabuhi, Hit Preso. They earned 156,000 pesos in just few months that both the sponsor and our university earned points during the HUC leveling and accreditations. One of the participants is now a trainer. Others are now using this as their source of income. The Rotary of Candaya and Sigma Iota Fraternity and Beta Rho Sorority also co-sponsored a squatters area in our subdivision for livelihood training in 2017. It was only for the mothers of that area, but when fathers saw the items made, they too were interested to join. And one good thing is that whenever they saw plastic wrappers along the road, they immediately picked it up because they know that it can help mitigate climate change and can augment income once these materials will become a wallet or bag. The Yolanda Kid Survivors, or the YKS Foundation Incorporated, sponsored a livelihood skills training to the parents of children in different places in Region 8. During the Science Months, our cooperating schools for student internships in 2017 to 2018. And the university, including the DepEd, invited us to train to their students on how to reuse these recyclable materials into useful items. DILGs in Tacloban City and Palo Leyte replicated these trainings to PWD, youth, and 4Ps graduates so that they can be of help in the community to earn a living. It was so fruitful because the samples that I am going to show you are already their products. The quality is already for export. What a wonderful feeling when our learners or different conferences will be now our tool in spreading useful things in our communities. From our conference in 2009 in La Union, we learned that plastics cannot be deteriorated even for 1,000 years. And in the marginal communities, these trainings will help alleviate poverty. So we have here our pictures from the DILG Tacloban and BGMP and 2015, no, with our former mayor. Then with the YKS Foundation, with the American founder, Mr. Van. And with the Palo Leyte, the ILG constituents, no, from different barangays, they learn how to make wallets and bags. Here also is the DepEd Science Month, no? with their students to learn how to reuse these throwaways into useful items. Here are some of their samples, or the products that they have made. At first, it's not so beautiful, but as they work on it, they were able now to produce more quality products. To start with, we have now the tools and materials that are needed. We, of course, our main material is coming from the wrappers, foil wrappers from coffee or junk foods. Then zipper for our for the making of the wallets, the nylon thread, and also the template coming from a cardboard or folder. Then the tools that we are going to use are the following: the scissors, the needles, big needles, and also the roller for measurement, for measuring the templates. Now here is the procedure. We need to wash first the foil wrappers with soap and water. This is necessary because once the wrappers are still having the dirt from or the leftovers from the powder, it will cause this one, it will damage because this will be eaten by the rats, So we need to wash the wrappers before we are going to cut it. The second is we have to dry, of course, the washed wrappers. Then we are going to make the pattern on a cardboard or a used folder, just like this one, So the measurement in making this template or pattern is 1 1/2 of an inch and by 4 inches. Of course, it will depend on your desired size of the wrappers. But for now, we will use this dimension, the 1 1/2 by 4 inches. Then, after having this template, we are now going to trace this onto the wrappers, So in tracing this, it's either we will cut immediately or you are going to trace it with pencil or ball pen, But once you are already expert, you will just cut, together with the template that we have. Okay, so we have to cut several pieces of this. So we have now so once we have already this cut wrapper, the next thing we are going to do is we start to fold the wrapper into 3, So the size must be 1/2 of an inch. so that we will have the accurate measurement. So we will use this one to really fold the wrapper. So this is how to fold it on the next procedure. We are going to divide. We are going to fold this into two. No? Then after that, again we are going to fold this again into 4 equal parts. Okay. So once we have this, we have to fold again another set. No? You have to, so say for example, we have already this 2 sets of folded wrappers. Okay. So this is now what we are going to do. We have to insert the 2 folded wrappers. Okay. So have you seen that? This is how we are going to insert the 2 folded wrappers. Then you get another one. So it's just the same process. We are going to insert. So the process is just to insert the folded wrappers so that we can produce like this. No? So it will create a zigzag shape for each strips. This is what we need to create a wallet. What is good here is you have the same type of wrappers. But what I will be showing to you is just how to fold and insert the wrappers to produce a zigzag design as a strip, no? So in creating a wallet, we just have to join or assemble this one. So once we were able to have a longer strips on this one, no? So this is now how we are going to attach or join the two rows, no? So of course you need more rows, no? We need more rows on our desired design of our item, no? On our desired item. So you might make 7 rows at 9-inch length of this zigzag design of strips from the folded wrappers by inserting each to create a row of strips. Then we will start now sewing, no, this one using the big needle and also with this nylon thread. So just like in embroidery, we will see to it that the length of the thread or the nylon thread is only up to elbow length, no? To prevent from raveling. So we just knot at the end, and we will start sewing the two rows of these strips to join to create or to assemble our wallet. So this is just how we will sew this one. No, we just insert on or follow the fold. So this is how we are going to insert. No, we are not going to sew like this, no, because it's difficult to do it. So we just follow the fold. And we will use blind stitching. So both inside and outside, just to join these two strips. So we just see to it that the nylon thread will be inserted on the strips. So just like this. Until we reach the end. So that our items will be more durable. So, can you follow the sewing, the technique in sewing the strips using our nylon thread? So we just use blind stitching so that the nylon thread will not be seen outside of the strips. Okay. So once you reach this end, you will add another. So with the same procedure, you just insert the nylon thread with the needle onto the inner part of the folded wrappers. So you are going to I'm not going to finish this one, but I will just be showing to you how it is done when it is already assembled as a wallet, or as a bag, no? So these are already the items that are made by my former participants prior to the pandemic. So after pandemic, they were able to create a beautiful item which is for export already, no? So in attaching the zipper, the same thing, we just used hand sewing on this, using again our nylon thread, and this is how it looks, no? We just stitch here, and then you are going to hide it so that you will not see any stitches outside of the wallet. So, are you ready now to make your own wallets? I hope, although we have a limited time in working on this, you can still make your own designs, no? You can make your own items out of these throwaways, no? So once the desired size of the item is already done, the zipper will be attached by sewing it with nylon thread manually. And once it is done, the item now is ready for sale. So once you learn this skill, you can create more items with beautiful designs for sale. So mabuhay. Yan. Thank you so much for watching. God bless everyone. Salamat po.
Maraming salamat po, Dr. Ocari, sa napakaganda at napaka-kapakipakinabang na inyong demonstrate sa amin sa araw na to. So, wala na po maitatapon ng mga balat ng chichirya dahil meron po tayong paggagamitan yan. I remember, Mami Fem, noon ay yung pambalot or lalagyan ng sigarilyo, yun din tinutupi-tupi namin at ginagawang kurtina. Ngayon pala, pwede na siyang gawing wallets or bags. Mas makakapakip-kinabang kasi pwede mong pamalengke, pwede mong pang-japorms. So, maraming salamat po, Dr. Ocari.
At saka, Mami Narlene, napakagandang giveaway yan, no, na ikaw yung gumawa.
Yes.
No, ang kalaban lang natin yung oras eh. Pero sa
Yes,
tingin ko, ang mga projects naman pwede natin unti-untiin hanggang mabuo po natin siya. Yan. At syempre, yung binigay mo, Mami Narlene, naku talagang naman, ang dami kong natutunan. Maraming salamat talaga sa pag-demo mo. At sana ito ay maibahagi natin sa ating mga kapamilya at syempre doon sa mga teachers na nanonood ngayon.
Yes.
Kasi pwede po niyong gamitin ang ating pong webinar na ito to demonstrate to your students how to do it.
Yes.
Pwede po gamitin. Yan naman ang kagandahan dito po sa
Yes, totoo.
training. Kasi ito nga po ay partnership with Usapang Pantahanan YouTube channel. So mabo-broadcast po yan all over the world. No? Yan naman ang kagandahan.
Correct.
At syempre, dahil marami tayong registrants, Mami Narlene, most of them are professional teachers. At ito pong webinar na to ay meron po tayong CPD units o yung continuing professional development. Mami Narlene, baka gusto mong i-elaborate ito.
Oo. So mga kausapang pantahanan, mga teachers, lalong-lalo na po lahat na nag-participate sa ating webinar, please try to check and answer our evaluation forms. Please click the evaluation from link at the comment section. We need this, mga kaibigan, kasi this will also help us improve our future seminars, and we will know too what other topics that you would like us to come up with. So mahalaga po itong inyong pildapan dahil dito rin po magde-determine ang inyong certificate na ibibigay namin ni Mami Fem. Kaya please don't forget to click your evaluation.
Okay, kasi yun lang
Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng nanood.
Yes, so yung mga nagparehistro, paalala ko lang po, yung mga nagparehistro at nag-fill up ng evaluation form lamang po ang atin pong bibigyan ng ating certificate of participation with CPD units. And of course, meron dito nakikita kayong QR code. Pwede po nyo yung gamitin para diretso na po sa inyong pag-fill up ng inyong evaluation form. Yan. No? So, Mami, bago tayo magpaalam, ay nais nating imbitahan ang ating mga teachers dito po sa napakagandang event. At ito po ay on July 13 to 15. Yay, Mami, no? Karoon po tayo ng isang annual conference and training, 25th annual conference and training in partnership with the Benguet State University, La Trinidad, Benguet. On July 13 to 15, 2023, with the theme, Waste Literacy Enabling Responsible Production and Consumption Towards a Better Home and Community Life. Sobra akong excited kasi syempre magpupuntahan natin ang isa sa mga paboritong pasyalan ng ating mga teachers.
Yes, of course.
Of course, Mami, ang pinaka-importante dyan ay matuto po tayong lahat dahil ang ating pong tema for this 25th annual conference ay talagang napapanahon. Dahil alam naman natin ang problema pagdating sa basura in different types and forms, no, Mami? So, ang daming nating kumbaga sorpresa para sa ating po mga members at sa mga po nagpapa-member, nais po namin imbitahan kayo para po kayo ay makadalo sa ating pong annual conference and training at marami pa naman po oras na makapaghanda. At syempre, kaakibat po niyan, pagka may mga conferences po, ang Pathescu, ay meron po tayong tinatawag na full papers, no? Yung bang magsasabit po ang mga teachers po natin or anyone na nasa academe ng kanilang mga research. At ito po ay ipapublish sa Pathescu Journal. Yan ang maganda naman po sa Pathescu dahil meron tayong journal, no? So, talaga journal na masasabi nating credible. At ito ay will undergo a peer review process. Yan. At meron po ditong mga guidelines at dates to remember. At nais kong emphasize to remember the deadline of submission of your full paper, yung mga research niyo, it's on April 30. So, malapit-lapit na. So, kung pitahan ko po kayo, ang mga teachers natin, and any mga research students, even students can submit, no? Yung kanilang researches at maaring ma-publish po sa ating pong Pathescu Journal. Ayan, Mami. Mami Nardin, ano pa ba ang mga gagawin natin sa conference?
Sa lahat po ng aming mga invited guests, ini-encourage din po namin kayo na mag-submit ng inyong oral presentation or oral poster presentation. No? Mahalaga po ito para makashare din po kayo sa amin ng inyong mga ginagawang researches. Ang deadline po nito ay sa May 10 at of course, ang release ng result ay May 15. Then June 15 po, deadline of submission of full presentation in MS PowerPoint and PDF or poster paper. And then of course, sa June 30, release of review. Then July 13 to 15 po, oral and poster presentations na po. So we encourage all our home economics teachers to please join us for your oral and poster presentation. And of course, we're also calling for teaching demonstration. Alam din po namin na lahat po tayo may kanya-kanyang katangian sa pagtuturo at kagalingan. So we invite you to join us and submit your teaching demonstration videos para din po kami at ang mga iba pang mga guro ay makapanood at maging guide namin o maging model namin ng inyong style ng pagtuturo para ma-share sa aming mga estudyante. Ang deadline po naman yan ay on May 30, submission of lesson plan concept. Of course, June 10, release of results or acceptance. And then June 30, submission po of full video presentation. So please, come join us and share your teaching demonstration. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng mga magpa-participate. And we hope and we pray that everyone will gain more with your presentations. And
Yes, thank you very much, Mami Nardine, for that reminders. And of course, remind ko na rin po ulit yung mga hindi pa po nakapag-fill up ng evaluation form. So, meron lang po, hanggang ngayong araw lang po tayo mag-evaluate ng ating pong napanood, and you can use the QR code. Don't forget to click the evaluation form link at the comment section of this channel. And for those na hindi pa po nakapag-subscribe sa channel, iniimbitahan po namin kayo mag-subscribe din. Of course, sa Lalins Project din po na YouTube channel ni Mami Nardine. Mami Nardine, magpapaalam na tayo. Ano ang iyong parting word?
Maraming salamat po, Mami Fem, Dr. Ocaris. And of course, yours truly will keep on sharing your with topics which will help you in your teaching in all areas of home economics. Hence, we would like to hear from you through liking, sharing, and subscribing our YouTube channel, Usapang Pantahanan, and if it is not asking too much, please include Lalins Project. Okay? And we will be keeping you or will be updating you. So, please, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Mami Fem, maraming salamat din sa oras na binibigay mo para sa ating Usapang Pantahanan.
Yes, of course. It's our commitment as home economists na talagang magpalaganap ng mga magagandang episode tungkol po sa home economics. And of course, to all our teachers na nakikinig ngayon, you may use this video para po sa inyong mga estudyante na tinuturuan.
Yes.
Yan. Alright, so ito po si Mami Fem na pansamantalang nagpapaalam po.
Si Mami Narlene at samantala din po nagpapaalam. Dito lamang
sa Usapang
Pantahanan.
Bye!
Bye-bye. God bless everyone.